Hello everyone and welcome to another VAMCraft Adventures with yours truly. That is me, NeptunesOrcaII, and today, for those of you who don't know, perhaps because you don't live in Canada, today is Remembrance Day. More than that, it's the 100th anniversary of the end of the First World War. So, you know, kind of a big deal. So yeah, gonna build a monument for that. And I'm not going to waste your time with much more of an intro, because, you know, I don't have time, and you don't have time for that either, I expect. So, yeah, let's just roll that time lapse. So, it's finished. Yup. But you didn't see a time lapse of that. And that's entirely my fault. I forgot to check if I was actually recording the time lapse, and I wasn't. So I built this, which is a very time-lapse friendly build here, because, you know, there's not a lot in the way. There's a lot of progress made over a long amount of time. It's generally fairly dandy. So that's disappointing. And it's mostly done, and I rushed to get it done because I don't have a lot of time before I want to release this. And this is pretty much everything. I mean, I should light up under here and finish the walls, and I had considered doing like some kind of little walkway around it, but yeah, I figured that just wasn't gonna happen, and I would come back and finish this later. So I guess you get a bonus Remembrance Day video. Here, we may as well take a look at what this looks like. So it's this great big monument. These two pillars here are styled sort of after the Vimy monument over in France. Of course, they're not exactly the same. The actual monument at Vimy has statues round in here. I think it's got like 3 different statues in these enormous columns. And it's really quite impressive. I've never actually seen it in person, I don't think. But I've seen pictures, and man, is it gorgeous. I have been to France before, and I have seen lots of things. I went to Juno Beach, which is where the Canadians landed during the Second World War. But that's over in Normandy, and I'm not sure where Vimy Ridge is, but I guess we must have not been very close, so I guess someday I'll just have to go back and see it for myself. But yeah, so we got those 2 pillars modeled after Vimy, and then we've got this fellow here, arms crossed nice and peacefully, and the idea for that sort of came from the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which they have in Ottawa, and other places have tombs for unknown soldiers that they probably call the same thing, but as far as I'm concerned, there's really one tomb that really matters in the end, and that's the one in Ottawa, the Tomb for the Unknown Soldier. When I talk about the Tomb for the Unknown Soldier, that's what I mean. So yeah. Just take a minute to reflect today on how precious life is and how valuable our lives are here. Because chances are, if you're watching this video, you're living somewhere that has all kinds of freedoms that people have not always enjoyed. And those freedoms were upheld, unfortunately, through the sacrifice of all kinds of lives, all across the globe at different points in history. And I think it's good to have a day to remember that, you know? So yeah, don't forget the fall. That's what I'm trying to say. Have a good Remembrance Day.